that sort that helps them understand why they do what they do. Not just the audience they're trying to attract, not just explaining, what seems to be very theoretical in life, right? But really why I do it. I remember I gave a talk, and it was about the digital space, and there was this much older man in the audience, and after the talk, he gave me the best compliment, because he didn't say that was a great speech, or guess what, I'm going to use this tomorrow, at the office. He said to me, "You explained to me why I share what I share with my daughter. You gave it so much more meaning and understanding. Thank you." And I was like, okay, I hit home. Or when someone comes to me and says, "You know what, you made me think about things in a different way, in a way that I never thought about before," then I know I've succeeded. Even if they're pissed off at me or hate it, right? As long as I feel like they've walked away moved. They've had an experience and they've walked away moved. So yes, I want them during the actual engagement with me to be engaged and entertained and happy and excited, and but I want also there to be a lasting effect. What I call the Hitchcock effect, right? So even after the movie's over, you see something and it triggers. And I want the same thing with this audience, that they see something or they do something or they hear something and it triggers a lasting effect. There are going to be people who, they're into the dollars and cents, they're into the raw data, and they're not ready for an interpretation that takes them further along, into the more spiritual space. But most of the time, actually, people are ready to go there. They want to go there. They crave to go there. But there's definitely a little bit of that. And then, there's, of course, how the approach I take. People may not always like. This may be on camera or off camera, but as a female up on stage, there's always going to be a little bit more judgment. Sometimes. But it's I have to play to the audience a little bit, but also just be myself and just know that not everyone's going to like me and not everyone's going to like what I have to say. Because if everyone liked me, then probably what I had to say was pretty vanilla. So I have to just take the good with the bad and hope for better. As I said, there are things you can do to appeal to the audience a little bit more or less, but you got to also be yourself.